What's up guys, Broke and Famous here for Vintage Kicks Gallery, and we have our first review. So what is it? The 1984-1985 Jordan New Beginnings pack. So this has the 1984 Airship PE and the 1985 Air Jordan 1. And I, for one, am excited about this. The Airship hasn't been seen since 1984, and this is a very special model of it. It's the one that MJ actually wore. This was actually his first signature model, or his first player exclusive shoe, so with Nike. Without further ado, let's get into it. So here's the box, absolutely incredible. You have a split design, so you have the Airship style of the inside here. You have the box we're very familiar with, which is the Jordan 1 here. And on each side, you can see the labeling, separate, as if it was two shoe boxes together. And let's open it up. All right, inside we have a split, again, two different designs. We have the Airship signature cubes here. We have the familiar Jordan wings along with the Jumpman and 23. So let's go ahead and pull both of these out. You can see them. Airship owner's manual right off the bat. And here we go. Let's pull the Airship out first. We have, absolutely incredible quality. You can tell right off the bat. All right, now let's pull out the Jordan 1 too. The Jordan 1 is the one that most people are excited about. Hard to go wrong with either though. All right, so here we are, the 1984 Airship PE and the 1985 Air Jordan 1. Wow, that's all I can say. They did an amazing job on this. Right off the bat, you see the original owner's manual for the Nike Airship. You see the Jordan 1 hang tag, something we haven't seen for a very long time, but is exactly how it was in 1985. So let's put this box to the side and get into the shoes themselves. So we have to start with the Airship. Like I said, this is my favorite of the pack. This shoe is absolutely amazing. I'm telling you, this right now, nobody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about the Jordan 1. That's the one that when I post anything, everybody's saying, oh, I want that, but I don't want the Airship. You guys are crazy. These are absolutely amazing. Number one, the quality is out of this world on here. We haven't seen this kind of quality out of Nike or Jordan brand in many years. You have full grain leather. You have all the details accurate to the original, and that's what we have to go by. We also have some auction listing pictures from when the original pair of these went up for the block, and it actually sold for $75,000 plus. So in examining those pictures and looking at this, pretty dead on. Some features you're gonna notice right off the bat that are familiar, that tongue tag, because we see it later on the Jordan 1. And the soles, exactly like the Jordan 1. So this is the shoe that ultimately became the Jordan 1 or Air Jordan. I have to say, I've logged some miles in these things and they are absolutely incredible. They feel like Jordan 1s on foot. I spent 8 hours on my feet one day in Nashville walking around, no complaints whatsoever. Got a ton of compliments, people asking about them. There's a buzz in the vintage community for this, but outside that, the new sneakerheads, people that are kind of new to the game, they're not getting excited for this, and they will once they see it, I guarantee it. So everybody that's buying this pack for the Jordan 1, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised when you see this shoe. One thing I want to show you guys my favorite detail in this shoe. It happens to have the 1984 sample tag. And thanks to the homie Yo That's Fire on Instagram, check him out for amazing vintage finds at great deals. We have a pair of 1984 samples from October as well. So we're able to compare an original 1984 sample tag against the reprint that they used in 2020, and they're pretty dead on. Take a look. All right, to summarize the Airship, absolutely amazing. I give it a 10 out of 10. I know I'm a little biased because I've wanted to own this shoe for many years, but I'm telling you guys, you'll be impressed. This thing is absolutely amazing. From the high tongue tag to this crazy Nike Air branding on the back, that might be my favorite part, to the oversized check, and then this full grain leather, you guys are gonna go completely crazy when you get them in hand. All right, let's move on to the one that most people are excited about, the Jordan 1. So, what do I think about this Jordan 1? Because if you read on the internet, you'll find people that love it, you'll find people that hate it, you'll find people that say it's the best quality, you'll find people that say it's the worst quality, and what's Jordan Brand doing? Guys, don't freak out. They're good. All right, I promise you. Look at the leather, just to take a look at the raw edges on here. That's real leather. It's not fake. It's not that fake tumbled stuff that Jordan Brand's been using for the past 5 years or so. This is actual smooth leather. Don't let that smoothness fool you into thinking it's low quality. Is it the quality of the Airship? No, it's not. It's if the Airship's a 10, this is a 7.5, 8, but I have no complaints because you take a look at this shoe here next to an actual 1985 Jordan, you're gonna notice they got this pretty dead on accurate. So we have the oversized check. Take a look at that, boom. That's something that we wanted for years. We have the correct embossing on the wings. Take a look at that. That's something I've griped on forever. Why did Jordan Brand ever change that? I have no idea, but it hasn't been like that since 1985. Even the 1994 retros, they don't have that correct embossing. So what else do we notice right off the bat? It has the high tongue, another signature 1985 thing that was abandoned for many years. What else? Okay, take a look at the back. It's the straight height, what everybody's been asking for years. They finally got it right. They finally went back to the mold and said, all right, we're gonna replicate the 1985 as it was, and this does not disappoint. We have the date code with the sizing information, exactly how it was in 1985. Take a look at that in the comparison. We have the 1985 signature, more narrow look up here. All right, that's something that again has been lost in the modern retros. So a lot of people are asking, what's the sizing on these? Do you go with a 1985 size or do you go with your retro size? The answer is go with your retro size. These do not fit like 1985s. So anybody that actually wears 85s will tell you they run small. This will run just like your retro sizing. So did Jordan Brand replicate that exactly? No, but if they would have, a lot of people would have the wrong size and it wouldn't be good. So another thing that people were kind of indifferent about when I posted pictures of these was the toe box. And is the toe box as sleek as an 85? Not quite. It's close, but it's not quite there. That's the only thing on the shoe that I can really identify that stands out. And all it is maybe a 1/16 of an inch, but then again, it could be because this shoe's bigger. I can't tell. All I know is it's so accurate that I can't really tell the difference until I really have them side by side and start, micro-analyzing every little nook and cranny of this shoe. So the back, signature 85 style again. And what more can I say? They did a great job on this. This shoe to me needs to filter its way into some other colorways. People are kind of going back and forth on this colorway because they originally said that we were gonna get a Chicago. This colorway's really grown on me, and after having this in hand, I kind of realized that this colorway's always been important to me and something that I collected. Pretty cool having the same colorway this many years later. So. All right, one little signature detail that everybody's going crazy about, including me, is the hang tag. The going back to 1985. So what does an original hang tag look like? Again, lucky we have one here, we can compare it. Jordan Brand nailed this too. They really did. So there's only one difference that I can find on here, and that is the renaming of the air wedge, which Nike no longer uses air wedge as a terminology. They've changed it to an air sole in the new card here. So other than that, it's a tad bit thicker, but barely noticeable. The graphic's the exact same. The back has the same graphic as well. I am so happy they went back to this. This is something that they tried in 2009, didn't get it right, but this time around they really got it, and I'm thankful for it. All right, let's talk lace options. Both of these shoes come with alternate laces, and I just want to point out these have the red laces in them. This is how they arrived from Jordan Brand to me. This is not the way they're going to release. So the release pair of this will be, if we have to go by Jordan Brand's pictures, will be in white. I actually prefer the look of the white more than the red. I think it contrasts a little bit more, and I like that back and forth alternating of the colorways. Same thing goes for the Airship. I think the red laces look better. So I'll swap these out and get you guys some pictures. So let's talk about the extras real quick, such as this, the owner's manual. This is something Nike used to include in the 80s and up until I think the early 90s, I remember them. The only difference I could find here would be the Air Jordan PE on the front and the Jumpman on the back. Those of you that know Jordan know that the Jumpman didn't come around until I think 88. So this would have been a little before then, but right now it's so ingrained in Jordan Brand culture, they have to put it wherever they can. So guys, that about wraps it up. Leave some comments if you have any questions below. Like I said, sizing, go true to size. Go with your retro Jordan 1 size. Don't listen to anybody that says go with your 85 size. Trust me, I'm one of the few people that have actually worn these and they fit true to size. Again, the quality is out of this world on this shoe. Thank you so much, Nike and Jordan, for answering our hopes and our dreams. You've given it to us exactly as we wanted. So that's it, guys. Thanks. Again, this is our first review. We're going to have a lot of stuff coming up. We're going to post 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to have finds from Japan where we go through and find auction listings together on some of the Japanese sites, some of the low-key areas to find the vintage shoes from the 80s. We'll do some restorations, some before and afters. We will do reviews as much as we can, and we'll review some of the shoes from the mid-80s and show it to you what it looks like on feet. A lot of people don't wear the shoes from the 80s. Anybody that follows me on Reddit, Instagram, etc. knows that I wear almost everything I have as long as it fits. So you'll get to see some unique looks on feet with some very rare shoes. Anything else, guys, that you want, holler at me in the comments. You know how to get at me. And thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Yeah, you're okay. Now I got it.